Hello, my friend. Let me tell you a quick story about Frank, a 72-year-old gentleman who loved his daily routines. Every afternoon, without fail, Frank would grab a handful of mixed nuts, a habit he believed was helping him stay sharp and strong. After all, nuts are healthy, right? But over time, Frank started noticing small, troubling changes. His joints were stiffer. His blood pressure readings edged higher. His once sharp memory felt a little fuzzier around the edges. He chalked it up to just getting older. It wasn't until a casual conversation with his doctor that Frank learned the truth: not all nuts are created equal, and some that he had been eating daily were quietly working against his body. This might surprise you, but it's a mistake many seniors make. We reach for foods we believe are healthy, without realizing that, especially after 60, our bodies process things differently. Some nuts truly are little powerhouses for your heart, bones, and brain. But others? They can stir up inflammation, spike blood pressure, disrupt medications, and even speed up cognitive decline. That's why today's video is so important. We're going to reveal the 5 nuts you absolutely should eat after 60 to keep your body strong, your mind clear, and your heart vibrant. And just as crucial, we'll uncover the 5 dangerous nuts you must avoid at all costs if you want to stay healthy and independent. One of the worst offenders might even be sitting right now in your pantry, disguised as a harmless snack. Stay with me until the very end, because the final nut we'll discuss carries a hidden danger that very few people know about, and it could be silently sabotaging your health without you realizing it. Let's dive in, and make sure that every bite you take is a step toward a stronger, longer, and happier life. Nuts are often hailed as one of nature's healthiest snacks, and for good reason. They are packed with healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants that can help protect nearly every system in the body. But here's the critical point, especially for those of us over 60, not all nuts support senior health equally, and some can quietly work against you. As we age, our bodies undergo changes that alter how we absorb, process, and respond to certain foods. Our metabolism slows down. Our digestive efficiency drops. The immune system becomes more fragile. And our cardiovascular and cognitive health becomes more vulnerable. This makes the choices we make about our nutrition more important than ever. Certain nuts, like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, offer critical nutrients that address the aging body's unique needs. For instance, they help maintain bone density, protect brain function, regulate blood pressure, support thyroid activity, and even improve sleep. Their combination of healthy fats, magnesium, calcium, selenium, and plant-based omega-3s directly fortifies areas where seniors are most vulnerable. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that regular consumption of heart-healthy nuts is linked to a significant reduction in cardiovascular disease risk. Similarly, cognitive studies show that particular nuts can enhance memory, processing speed, and even delay age-related cognitive decline. However, the story isn't all positive. Many common nuts hide dangers that are often overlooked, especially in older adults. Some, like peanuts and cashews, can harbor natural toxins or stimulate blood sugar spikes. Others, like macadamias and pine nuts, are extremely high in calories, saturated fats, or compounds that can interfere with medications, a serious concern for seniors who often take daily prescriptions. Moreover, nuts prone to mold contamination, such as peanuts, can expose older adults to aflatoxins, substances linked to liver damage and cancer risk, particularly dangerous as the body's natural detoxification processes slow down with age. And nuts high in carbohydrates, like cashews, can quietly sabotage blood sugar control, which is already a critical issue for the nearly 25% of Americans over 65 living with diabetes. Beyond nutritional concerns, practical issues also arise. Hard, Dense nuts can threaten dental health in seniors with crowns or bridges. Slippery nuts can be choking hazards for those with swallowing difficulties. Even oxidative damage from poorly stored nuts can accelerate cellular aging and inflammation. This is why being selective about which nuts to embrace, and which ones to avoid, becomes a powerful tool for maintaining your health, strength, and independence. Eating the right nuts can mean better circulation, sharper memory, steadier blood sugar, stronger bones, and even better sleep. On the other hand, consistently eating the wrong nuts can speed up problems like high blood pressure, cognitive decline, and weakened digestion. The good news? It's a simple fix. You don't have to give up nuts, you just need to choose wisely. In the next section, we'll dive into the 5 best nuts you should eat regularly after 60, nuts that act like tiny shields, protecting your heart, brain, bones, and more. After that, we'll expose the 5 nuts that could be quietly undermining your hard-earned health. Let's get started with the heroes first, the nuts you want to invite into your daily routine. 5 nuts seniors should eat. 1. Almonds, the bone and heart protectors. Almonds are one of the best choices for seniors aiming to stay strong and independent. As we age, bone loss becomes a serious concern, but almonds offer a natural defense. Just a small handful, about 1/4 cup, provides nearly 100 milligrams of calcium, essential for maintaining bone strength and preventing fractures. Almonds are also rich in magnesium, which ensures that calcium gets deposited into bones rather than clogging arteries. Beyond supporting bone health, almonds' healthy monounsaturated fats help lower bad LDL cholesterol, a key factor in reducing heart disease risk after 60. Their fiber content eases digestion, while vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting brain cells from oxidative damage. For the greatest benefit, choose almonds with the skin on and aim for 15 to 20 almonds daily, preferably raw or dry roasted without added salt. 2. Walnuts, the brain boosters. If you're looking to protect your memory and mental sharpness as you age, walnuts deserve a place in your daily diet. Often called brain food, walnuts are rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which strengthen the membranes of brain cells and support healthy neurotransmission. Seniors who eat just 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily have shown noticeable improvements in cognitive speed and mental flexibility. Walnuts are also packed with polyphenols that cross the blood-brain barrier, directly fighting inflammation in brain tissues, a key factor in preventing Alzheimer's and dementia. Even better, walnuts naturally contain melatonin, a hormone that promotes restful sleep, which often becomes more elusive with age. For best results, enjoy 7 to 9 walnut halves per day, and store them in the refrigerator to protect their delicate oils from going rancid. 3. Pistachios, the blood pressure regulators. Pistachios are a hidden gem for seniors, especially when it comes to maintaining healthy blood pressure. Unlike many salty snacks, pistachios are naturally low in sodium and exceptionally high in potassium, offering about 285 milligrams per serving. This balance helps the body regulate salt retention and can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, much like certain medications but without the side effects. Their rich supply of lutein and zeaxanthin also supports eye health by protecting against macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss after 60. Another bonus. The act of shelling pistachios slows down eating, helping you stay mindful and avoid overeating. Aim for about 49 pistachios a day, choosing unsalted or lightly salted varieties. Their crunchy, colorful kernels not only satisfy cravings but also work quietly to keep your heart and blood vessels in better shape. 4. Brazil nuts, the thyroid boosters. Brazil nuts are small but mighty when it comes to senior health, particularly for supporting the thyroid, a gland often overlooked as we age. Just one Brazil nut contains about 96 micrograms of selenium, covering more than 100% of your daily requirement. Selenium is critical for the production and regulation of thyroid hormones, which in turn influence energy levels, metabolism, and mood. Maintaining proper thyroid function becomes increasingly important after 60, as undiagnosed thyroid issues can masquerade as normal aging symptoms like fatigue and depression. Brazil nuts also help preserve the myelin sheath around nerve cells, supporting faster reflexes and sharper thinking. However, moderation is key. Stick to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day to avoid selenium overload, and store them in the refrigerator to keep their natural oils fresh and effective. 5. Hazelnuts, the artery protectors. Hazelnuts might not be the first nut that comes to mind for senior health, but they are a quiet powerhouse for protecting your arteries. Rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and loaded with vitamin E, hazelnuts help maintain flexible, healthy blood vessels and fight oxidative stress, a major contributor to heart disease. Their impressive supply of antioxidants also supports healthy circulation, reducing the risk of blood clots and maintaining steady blood flow to vital organs, including the brain. Additionally, hazelnuts provide a good source of fiber, promoting better digestion and helping to regulate cholesterol levels naturally. A small handful, about 20 hazelnuts, makes an ideal daily snack. Choose raw or dry roasted varieties without added salt to maximize benefits. Including hazelnuts in your diet is an easy, delicious way to support a strong heart and better vascular health as you age. 5 nuts seniors should avoid. 1. Peanuts, the mold and inflammation triggers. Despite their popularity, peanuts are a hidden risk for seniors. Technically legumes, not true nuts, peanuts are highly susceptible to contamination by aflatoxins, toxic compounds produced by mold. As we age and our liver's ability to detoxify weakens, even small amounts of aflatoxins can increase the risk of liver damage and certain cancers. Peanuts also contribute to chronic inflammation, which worsens joint pain, heart disease, and memory decline, all major concerns after 60. Even without an allergy, some seniors experience subtle inflammatory responses from peanuts that go unnoticed until health issues arise. Another critical point, peanuts are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which promote inflammation when not balanced with enough omega-3s. For seniors already managing blood pressure or heart issues, this imbalance can quietly erode health. Choosing safer nuts like almonds or pistachios can greatly reduce these hidden risks. 2. Cashews, the blood sugar spikers. Cashews often carry a healthy reputation, but for seniors, they come with hidden risks, especially when it comes to blood sugar control. Cashews have a much higher carbohydrate content than most other nuts, with about 9 grams per ounce. For those managing diabetes or prediabetes, this can cause dangerous blood sugar spikes. Additionally, cashews are lower in fiber and higher in oxalates, which can interfere with calcium absorption and potentially contribute to kidney stone formation, a risk that grows with age. Their soft texture may also make them easy to overeat, quietly adding unnecessary calories that can lead to weight gain. If you're over 60 and working to keep blood sugar and bone health in check, it's wise to limit cashews and instead reach for nuts like walnuts or pistachios, which offer better blood sugar support without hidden drawbacks. 3. Macadamia nuts, the weight and gallstone culprits. Macadamia nuts are rich, buttery, and undeniably tempting, but for seniors, they can quietly create major health setbacks. They are the most calorie-dense of all nuts, packing around 200 calories per ounce, and their exceptionally high fat content makes them easy to overeat without realizing it. As metabolism naturally slows with age, excess calories can quickly lead to unwanted weight gain, raising the risk of diabetes, joint problems, and heart disease. Macadamias are also heavy in saturated fats, which can elevate LDL cholesterol levels, a concern for many older adults. Another overlooked danger is their potential impact on the gallbladder. Seniors with gallstones, a common but often silent issue after 60, may experience flare-ups due to the heavy fat load from macadamias. Choosing lighter, more balanced nuts like pistachios or walnuts is a smarter, heart-friendlier alternative. 4. Pine nuts, the drug interaction time bombs. Pine nuts may seem harmless, but for seniors, they carry some serious hidden dangers. One major concern is that compounds in pine nuts can interfere with common medications, including statins, blood pressure medicines, and certain antidepressants, a major risk for those managing multiple prescriptions. Even more troubling, pine nuts have been linked to pine mouth, a condition that causes a persistent bitter or metallic taste lasting days or even weeks. This unpleasant side effect can lead to loss of appetite and weight loss, which are already concerns for many older adults. Their high oil content also makes pine nuts prone to oxidation, creating inflammatory compounds that can worsen conditions like arthritis or heart disease. For seniors focused on maintaining steady health, it's far safer to choose nuts with a more predictable profile, like almonds or walnuts. 5. Chestnuts, the hidden carbohydrate bomb. Chestnuts may seem like a cozy, traditional treat, but for seniors, they come with unexpected risks. Unlike other nuts, chestnuts are very high in carbohydrates and low in healthy fats and protein. Just a small serving can deliver a heavy dose of starch, causing quick spikes in blood sugar, a dangerous scenario for anyone managing diabetes or prediabetes after 60. While chestnuts do offer some fiber and vitamin C, their glycemic impact outweighs the modest benefits, especially for seniors aiming to maintain steady energy and avoid blood sugar crashes. Their softer texture can also make it easy to overconsume them without feeling full. If you enjoy the occasional roasted chestnut during the holidays, moderation is key. But for regular snacking, it's much better to stick with fiber-rich, blood sugar-friendly nuts like pistachios or almonds. If there's one powerful truth to take away from today's journey, it's this: small, thoughtful choices have a bigger impact on your health after 60 than you might ever imagine. It's easy to think of food as just something we do out of habit. But every bite, every snack, every handful we reach for is a decision about the life we want to live tomorrow. Think back to Frank, the 72-year-old man we met earlier. He believed he was making healthy choices by reaching for nuts every afternoon. And from the outside, it looked like he was. But what Frank didn't realize was that not all nuts work the same way in the aging body. Some nuts, like almonds and walnuts, were allies he desperately needed. Others, like peanuts and cashews, were quietly working against him, increasing inflammation, damaging his blood vessels, and even slowing down his mind. Frank's story reminds us all that good intentions aren't enough. It's the knowledge behind those intentions, and the willingness to adjust, that keeps us strong, vibrant, and independent. And that's exactly what you've done today. By learning which nuts support your heart, your brain, your bones, and your blood sugar, and which ones could quietly sabotage your efforts, you've taken control of something that many people leave to chance. When you choose almonds, you're choosing stronger bones and a healthier heart. When you reach for walnuts, you're protecting your memory and your sharpness. When you snack on pistachios, you're giving your blood pressure a helping hand. When you enjoy a Brazil nut, you're guarding your thyroid, metabolism, and energy. And when you savor hazelnuts, you're strengthening your arteries and promoting better circulation. Every one of these small decisions adds up to a body that moves more easily, a mind that remembers more clearly, and a heart that beats a little stronger every single day. At the same time, when you make the brave decision to step away from peanuts, cashews, macadamias, pine nuts, and chestnuts, you're protecting yourself from unnecessary risks, from hidden toxins, dangerous blood sugar spikes, and unwanted weight gain that could rob you of the years and freedom you deserve. Some people believe that aging is about settling, about accepting decline as inevitable. But here at ElderSpark, we see it differently. Aging is a season of strength, of wisdom, and of conscious living. It's a time to honor the body that has carried you through so many chapters, and to give it the care and respect it deserves moving forward. You are not powerless. You have more influence over your future than you may realize, and it starts with simple acts like what you choose to eat. So today, let this be your turning point. Let each nut you choose be a small, steady investment in a healthier, happier, more vibrant you. Because your best years aren't behind you, they are still unfolding, one wise choice at a time. Now that you know the truth about the nuts that can either fuel your health or quietly sabotage it, it's time to take action, my friend. Knowledge is powerful, but it's what you do with it that truly shapes your future. The first step is simple: choose one change to make today. Maybe you swap out a handful of salted peanuts for a handful of raw almonds. Maybe you pick up a bag of walnuts on your next grocery trip and leave the macadamias behind. Even one small swap sends a powerful message to your body, and to yourself, that you are committed to living better, not just getting older. I encourage you to be intentional. When you snack, don't do it mindlessly. Choose nuts that nourish your bones, sharpen your mind, support your heart, and lift your energy. Keep a small container of almonds or pistachios handy when you need a pick-me-up instead of reaching for sugar-laden snacks. Add a few walnuts to your morning oatmeal. Enjoy the creamy richness of a Brazil nut after dinner, knowing it's fueling your thyroid and protecting your energy for tomorrow. And most importantly, stay curious and stay connected. At ElderSpark, we believe that the journey to better health is one we walk together. Every video, every conversation, every new insight is part of a bigger picture, one where you continue to grow stronger, wiser, and more vibrant with every passing year. If you found today's information helpful, I warmly invite you to subscribe to ElderSpark if you haven't already. We're building a community here, a place where seniors like you can find real, practical advice that empowers, encourages, and inspires. And if you know someone, a friend, a sibling, a neighbor, who could benefit from learning the truth about healthy snacking after 60, share this video with them. It might just change their life too. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting for you, in every wise choice you make, starting now. Let's keep choosing strength. Let's keep choosing vitality. And let's keep choosing a life full of moments that matter. Stay strong, stay smart, and stay young at heart, my friend. I'll see you in the next video. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today, my friend. After 60, the right nuts can truly strengthen your heart, your bones, and your mind, but the wrong ones can quietly chip away at your health. The best nuts to embrace are almonds, walnuts, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts, each offering powerful support for your body's most important systems. On the other hand, it's wise to avoid peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, pine nuts, and chestnuts, which can trigger inflammation, blood sugar spikes, or even dangerous interactions with medications. Small daily choices like these matter more than you realize. By choosing wisely, you're investing in a stronger, brighter, and more independent future. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Your health journey is important, and I'm honored to walk alongside you.